Guys, today it's all about Tuk Tuk. After layers after layers. Oh, poopy diapers.
Welcome to AdventureFun.
Hey guys, we got Raya and the Last Dragon. We got some more dolls here. They're dolls. You like them. Even Sisu. Even Sisu. The dragon form. Oh, isn't she just beautiful? I mean, she's a long snake, that Sisu here. You guys can play those games that get a tablespoon of water and run it to the other side with Sisu on the top of your head. You can't spill the water to get it to the other side. Maybe going from one lake to another, to fill up her pool because she's a water dragon. Woo! Go, Sisu. You swim. You swim. Oh, that's right. She was swimming like this, guys. Do you remember our Boone boat, the Boonster, the Boondocks, the Droon threw Boone into Lagoon, and they can't get him anymore. Sisu, she was helping him get away from evil Namari. She was underneath going. She's a big squishy. Ooh, I'm gonna love her and squeeze her and hold her tight and change her diapers, you stinky kitty head. There's our Sisu, and she doesn't stand. She just, hello. She's gone. We'll bring her right back. Guys, today it's all about Tuk Tuk. For this Tuk Tuk right here, he actually has a magnet that you can take and you can go right up to his chin and it sticks right to him. I mean, that's great yoga right there, guys. You can tuck your tail to your chin, you go. We gotta practice our rolls. Oh! There we go. And then you just take that off his chin and he stretches out. Oh man, he looks pretty cool. He doesn't fluff up. Maybe you have to give him a little bit of a tuck under his Tuk Tuk there. Oh, look at that. So you can actually pull up his layers there. Layers after layers after layers. Oh, poopy diapers. He was baby Tuk Tuk, right? He's not the big Tuk Tuk. We'll hit him. What happens when he grows into big Tuk Tuk? He still acts like a kid, like some of us do. He's just a bundle of love and squishiness. That's what I love about Tuk Tuk. He's cool. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the next one right here. And it says Raya and Tuk Tuk. 2 ways to play. Move her back and forth, or you can roll. Okay, and then you can see there's nothing on the sides here, nothing up my sleeves, nothing on the, oh, okay, we got some warnings there. Parents, supervise. I gave it a brief summary. You'll have to read it yourself. And then on the back. In Raya and the Last Dragon, Raya's faithful steed, Tuk Tuk, is built for speed and adventure. And then it's got 3 steps. So 1, you can go ahead and do something. And then 2, you do another thingy. And then 3, you're done with that thingy. I guess you're pushing a bunch of buttons so you can actually lock it into place so you can roll. And there she is, man. She looks determined. Oh, she looks angry. She's just gonna bowl you over, guys. Don't get in her way. I'm gonna use my, again, Swiss Army knife and cut wherever there is tape. Oh, hey, look. Pretty pictures. First, it's just got the picture of Raya, and then on the inside, all the steps you need to go through to make this thing roll. Okay, more tape to cut. We'll do it on the side here and see if we can actually get behind the scenes. Ooh, there we go. And it looks like we got some Twizzler ties. Like, and what about Bob? Bob, untie your knots. Oh, and this is for Tuk Tuk, these knots. There we go. Free! Oh, look, he rolls with it. Okay, maybe we need more of a downhill thing. So he's got the little rollers right there. You see that? Got the rollers, so he does roll. And it'd be cool if we can collapse him in so he can actually roll on the shell. Oh, we got to get Raya out. And let's flip our blade in and pull our skeezers out. And let's cut off the little plastic band that's binding her in. Oh, there we go. Oh, where's our dragon sword? Boo! I wanted the dragon sword. Oh, look, does that look like some sort of snail or something? I mean, what is she riding? And that's where she holds on to his horns, his antennae, and it looks like a slug. How ironic. You got Tuk Tuk, who's as fast as a bowling ball, as fast as he can roll, and she's got a snail for a saddle. Oh, and there's a little hook right here that we can go ahead and I believe just put it right in there. This little thing right here, if maybe we just bend her so she's in sitting-like position to get her hips in there, and that little hook should just hold her into place, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get this around her hip so she actually locks into place. How in the world did she get in there? That's just... Uh-oh, now things are going all wonky on me. Oh, I've loosened the mechanism, now it won't lock into place. Okay. Lock. This has hurt me watching her in all her different poses, trying to get in there. Oh man, guys, this was crazy! We finally got her in, but it wasn't from the instructions here. These instructions are crazy, guys. It just says take her with her legs and stick her straight down. It doesn't work that way. What you have to do is you have to bend her at the hips and bend her knees, and then you can put her in and bend her over the antenna of this creature here and slide her back into the clasp. That worked for us. As soon as we were able to do that with a lot of like, what the fuck? Then we were able to get her in there. And then the other thing is when you try to get her in, watch for the hair. It'll get right in between the clasp and her waist, and you gotta pull her hair out. During that moment, I was frustrated and I started banging this on the table. Well, apparently, hold on, let me recreate the problem. I'm like, what the heck? How do we get, what's this? Here, let me show you what happened. Can you tell from step number 2 what those arrows mean? The arrows are pointing down, right? But what is it pointing down for? And what does it mean down? Or does it mean more of a curve? Well, I'll tell you what, look at Tuk Tuk right here. If you take by his chin and you push him up, oh, well, can we get that from here? I don't think so, Raggy. So you gotta pop his nose in to be able to bring the shell down, and then when you're done rolling on the shell, then you pop his nose back out. So that's how it works. Now, let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go ahead and tuck him away. And then you take his shell, the innie, and you pull it down like that, and there you go. You got your rolling Tuk Tuk. Whew, man, it takes a kid to figure these things out. I'm glad I'm one. And then just go ahead and open it back up. Just lift his head up, and then it holds his shell into place, and then you can just... And that's our nightmare with the instructions and our first Tuk Tuk. Great. Who's our next victim? We're the victims. Okay, next let's do our Sisu. And this one's just simple. And then on the back, tells you about her. Wise yet quirky, Sisu always sees the positive in life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Okay, let's go. There's no easy way of opening this thing up. I could try the bottom and just get the tape, but it usually ends up kind of being just tearing part of the box. There you go. Like, you know, you could put it back over and look just as new almost, right? Anyways. She just has some bands around her, so if you had some scissors, probably want to get a Swiss Army knife and some baby scissors because, gosh, it gets right into her hair. Oh, right close to the neck and the hair. Cut into her neck. That'd be horrific. There you go. Got her out. Sweet. And you know what? She's got bands around her slippers there. You can take them off. I mean, leave them on if you don't want to lose her slippers. In fact, look, she actually has a band around this one, so that may not slip off as much. And this one doesn't. Let's just go ahead. How about instead of cutting them, let's see if we can save the band, because maybe we just want to wrap her shoe back on. Well, it actually will stick in there pretty good, so it doesn't come off as easy as I thought it would. And so the last thing you want is to play with your doll and just have these things slide off on a whim or a breeze, just constantly lose it. But okay, let's see if she stands. There we go, that's important. Cool. Actually, that's really nice for a doll that she can stand like that. We don't have to use our doll props, our little stand holders there for her. And see, she doesn't bend at the knees. She can move her legs and she can move her arms, and it's her legs and her entire waist that can just go forward and backward. But her hair looks really cool. It's got some nice sparklies in there. It looks beautiful. I like her. She looks good. Okay, next, let's go with our Raya. It's the strength and style set, or the coiffeur. You know you're getting a great product when you got that coiffeur there. Oh man, this one's gonna be a tough one. The monkeys get in there and they help twist her hair, and you can clip. And then on the back, create a beautiful twist in a few steps. First, you brush. 2, you push to twist, and then you style. Okay, this one doesn't look like it's gonna be an easy opening, but... And you see how that plastic goes right into the box here? It just folds right into it, so this isn't gonna be an easy, like, hey, you know, we can preserve the box. Oh, you see that? It goes right into it. Oh man, I just wanna make sure I don't break anything here, but... you know what? When it gets this tough, I'm just gonna go ahead and just actually start cutting the plastic. That's just the easiest when it comes to these kinds of boxes. There. Man, that's all sharp. Well, be very careful, parents, with your kids. Okay, and then we got some, hopefully instructions how to do this hoit coiffeur, hoity-toity coiffy instructions there. And so we'll try to walk you through it. If a dude can figure this out, so can you. There we go. Oh, there's our monkeys. I like they twirl. There's the spin. Oh, there's the... Oh, you see that? It's a button. You can hear something. What's the gears grinding to do the spin? It's the monkey spin. Hey, that's just fun. I got the brush. Got one hair clippy. We got another hair clippy. And then something. And we got another something. We're getting close to her hair. I just don't want to cut it. And we got some around her waist. Okay. Let's see, so does she stand? Oh, maybe we've got to balance her with the arms. There you go. Okay, so that's how it works. So she can't be going out like this. Give me the sword with both hands. But if you guys do want her to have more motion, you can use these doll stands here, which I think is small enough. Might be able to clip around her waist there. Get it around her waist. Then you could probably have her, you know, in more different poses. Okay, check her out. She's got the little braid down the center of her head. And it's plastic here, so that's good. You know, if you spill or anything, you don't have anything to worry about with stains. Just wipe it off there, except for the pants, the trousers there. And then she's got her boots. Actually, her boots come off. There we go. Okay, it makes it easier to put it back on because of the splits. No, she doesn't bend, but her arms do bend. Okay, what about her head? Does it turn? No, her hips don't twist. And okay, and you got her brush, and it's got a cool design on the back. And let's see, she needs some detangler shampoo. Let's go ahead and do this. The instructions say to get these two things. They're like clips, and these clips have extensions. These extensions go into the holes of the monkey's hands here. And by the way, they have some edges to it. So if it doesn't go in, you want to twist it until it actually pops in. But first, before we pop it in, we got to go ahead and get a little strand of her hair and braid. Is that what you call it? Braiding, Camera Mom. We'll do this strand right here. Does that look like a good strand? Camera Mom says brush the segment and split it in two. Okay, so I split it in two. So I take this and just kind of smooth it out like that, okay? Then you take this thingy, a clip, and what you do is you take it, you just get the end of her hair and you kind of pull it up through here, and then you just snap it into place. So there's the first one. Then we got to find another piece of hair somewhere. All right, we comb it through once, and then we take this, right? Put it into the second clip right at the very end, and then we snap it in. Okay, then once it's snapped in, then we take our monkeys, and we take these and put them into their holes, and just turn it until you can like pop it in. Oh, that was nice. Turn it till it pops in. Now we're gonna go ahead and give the monkeys a push on the button here. Just gonna start twisting. Okay. Camera Mom says to stop. When we stop, we pull this out and then we open it up. We don't want the machine hooked to her hair. And then we take one of these line.
Barrette.
Okay, Camera Mom says it's a barrette. Well, I guess if it goes like this, it'll probably unspin, right? So to not unspin it, maybe we'll just go ahead and just clip it up at the top. Oh, I gotta keep it from unspinning here. There we go.
Pretty clever. It worked.
Not too bad.
Yeah, you did good.
Whoa. She doesn't look like she's in pain. Besides, she's a tough girl, man. When you're going out there and finding dragons and taking on the world, you can handle a bit of a braid by these characters, the Three Stooges. You get this, it doubles as a hair braider, and then maybe we can just stir our drinks. Milkshake, you gotta go a lot faster. Okay, next we're gonna go to the Talking Raya. And you can see there, it says Talking Raya. Welcome to Kamandra. Try me, press my hand, and then on the back, it says Talking Raya. When the forces of darkness return, Raya must find the last dragon and fight to save the world. Welcome to Kamandra. And removable cape. Cool, let's get her out of her box. Edad moment. I just looked down, I saw blue, and I'm like, oh, I'm blue, guys. I got the Raya and the Last Dragon t-shirt. Let's go ahead and use the wire cutters to get the zip tie because that's what's tying her feet in, it looks like. Cool. She got kind of like flopsy mopsy feet, so she probably won't stand, right? I'm telling you, wire cutters, way to go. Oh, and then for her cape's removable, so I gotta get this little plastic tie off. Her cape is stapled right into her hand. Ow. And you gotta pull all these little tags out of her hand. Let's stand her up. Nope. And her cape, that's Velcro. It's removable. So that's nice if you want to put the cape on. Very nice fabric there. Feels good. Cool. And the whole purpose of this is to be able to hear her talk. Let me take my mic off because I think the speaker's right in front. Give her a hand a squeeze.
Come on, let's go! Hello? Anybody? Welcome to Kumandra. You're a dragon.
Okay, so she's got a total of 5 phrases that she speaks. Pretty cool. I mean, you're not really going for functionality. She's kind of just, well, weak at the knees. Well, she doesn't have the fancy hair. She's got the happy face. So if you really want the voice of Raya, I was going to say she's the one to get. She's the only one to get that I know of right now. Last but not least, we got the big Tuk Tuk. Now, remember, in our earlier video of Raya and the Last Dragon, we already went over the big, huge noggin here, the Raya doll. You buy her separately from Tuk Tuk, and she comes with a sword and her removable hat. We'll just go ahead and put her off to the side for the moment, lay her down as we try to figure out Tuk Tuk. And you can see how huge he is. Oh, he's got little rollers on his feetsies. Here and here. Oh, he's got a strap for the saddle, so that way the saddle doesn't fly off. So let's see how he rolls. Ready Red Rover, son. Tuk Tuk right over. We need to get this thing off. See, look at that. It's a zip tie. We're gonna have to use wire cutters. Again, not made for kids. And then it's got a mouth guard in there. So you can put that on your hair. It's actually, I don't know. Let's see what it says on the back. Quick, tell me, put in the comments below. Too late, the show must go on. Okay, it says, push me, I roll on wheels. And then over on the other side here, Raya can sit on Tuk Tuk. And there you go, push me on roll on wheels. And then also look for, oh, this girl right here, because that's the one who's going to be riding Tuk Tuk. And she's the only one that's big enough. Nobody else would look proportionally accurate riding this thing. Oh, you know what this is? This is another one of those things that actually we had a booger of a time with her. This held her in her seat around the waist. Well, we got a hole right here, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in. It's gonna hold her in the seat. Man, this is really detailed. You got some sort of like snail here that she holds on to. And like, look at the sides. That's a cool saddle. I mean, yeah, giddy up, yeah.
Rollin', keep that tuk-tuk going, ride. Get him up, get him saddle on, climb down, strap on, with a big red strap of ride. Yeah!
So here we go, guys. 2 thingies. I hope it's not too technically challenging. So I assume we snap this in here. Okay, does that look right? Is that probably it? Alrighty, I think we can do this. Is it big enough for her waist? Oh yeah, cool. I think it's doing a pretty good job holding her in place. But you know what? I'm just curious, why do they have these straps here when it's like bolted in over on this other side? Decoration here. Okay, fine. We'll go with some laughs. I think we strapped them in pretty good, right? Okay, guys. She looks good, guys. Tuk Tuk. I think he's the coolest. And then Boone, because he knows how to whip up some grub. That's right, Chuckarama. So guys, which one's your favorite? You wanna go for the big Tuk Tuk? Or do you wanna go for the little one, more manageable? So be sure to like and subscribe, because if not, oh! Get him, boys!
Please click on one of these videos for more adventure fun.